It was complicated, but looking for this one key that I didn't realize was going to jail, so instead of just dropping my name, that was a real tone, but whatever. Time to move on with the story.
That tiara isn't the tiara we knew?
That's right. The only people who came to this new world were the ones who were around for the battle with the Vile God. But we'd already lost Tiara by then.
Which means that, unlike us who were sent back into the past, that girl has been in this world all along.
Yeah, I think that's right. Which would explain why she doesn't remember us.
Now that you mention it, President Hanagata and Paiga didn't seem to recognize Fang either. They may very well be completely separate from their other selves, with completely separate fates within this world.
Okay, but what about Lola? She definitely wasn't with us during that battle, but she clearly remembers us all.
Yeah, that part is strange.
When you're as amazing a fairy as me, strange stuff can just happen.
You'll just take any opportunity you can find for self-promotion, won't you?
And if I recall, in one of the routes, she doesn't remember things.
Ignoring Lola for now, I'm positive that Tiara's fate has changed.
Not just her either. Me, Galdo, all of us. Our fates have all been distorted. It's all thanks to that bastard Sherman! And maybe me too. Because we wish for the world to change.
Fang.
But that's exactly why I need to change the world one more time. With my own two hands. I'm not gonna watch anyone else die. I'll use my own power to reshape fate.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna do my best too.
Lola, where can we find the next Fury?
I thought you'd never ask. Next up is the Catechus Ice Cave.
Oh, so cold. Did this place get colder since we were here last time?
Oh, you might be right. I should have grabbed my wool underwear.
Oh, I have some. 200 gold a pair. Or 2 for 350. Limited time offer.
Stop trying to sell us stuff all the time!
I'm sorry to hear you say that. I was gonna tell you about this portable hot pot set, but I guess.
I'll take it. How much?
Hey, knock it off. You can't go around eating hot pot in a monster-infested dungeon.
Silence! I'm cold and I'm hungry.
If you want to mess around, please do it somewhere else. All your shouting has drawn the monsters to us.
These punks are barely enough to warm me up at all. I just remembered. When we came here before, Tiara had a super runny nose, didn't she?
This is really the time to talk about this. I hate stupid cutscenes that are always pointless. Ugh.
Oh yeah, I guess she did. I kept trying to get her to let me wipe her nose, and she finally just lost it.
Yeah, she did. I was shivering half from the cold and half from terror.
Hey, Fang?
What is it?
It'd be really nice to get everyone back together again.
Yeah, it would.
Let's do this!
Executing.
Kaboom! Stay down!
Get all ready.
You disgust me! There is no absolute justice.
Oh yeah, while I was taking a break, I did do some grinding, so yeah, these are the levels that I got thus far.
There used to be a monster somewhere around here, right?
Yeah, and the Fury was inside it. Huh?
That was Tiara!
Bring it on! You think I can't handle you, heretic?
Oh, great, this thing's hard again.
This is all a big misunderstanding. I'm not a heretic.
Shut up! Everyone besides us fencers is basically a heretic anyway! Hurrah!
Tiara!
It's you. The stalkers from the valley.
Tiara! You son of a bitch! How dare you hurt Tiara!
Huh? Who the hell are you guys? You with the girl?
Zoggy? Zoggy, is that you?
Zoggy, it's Mariana. Remember? You devoted your entire life to her.
You gotta be shitting me! Like I'd ever put up with a stone-cold bitch like her!
Zoggy!
Zoggy.
So what, you guys trying to start a fight? Then I guess you're all heretics! You know what I do with heretics? I kill them!
Hey, you know what I do with you? I shove a large machine gun.
It seems his fate has also been twisted, along with this world.
Really, what was the first thing?
He was my personal guard in the old world. I consider this my responsibility. I'll take care of him myself.
You shall disappear!
Get ready!
Get lost!
My turn.
Ready, Cholera?
Executing.
Lightning!
Let's go!
Good timing!
My turn. Magical Magnum. Take that. I'll kill you.
My turn!
Their eyes.
Are you prepared?
Unleash your
Run out!
This is your requiem.
Let's go!
That
Get
is-
ready! Their eyes!
Executing.
Kaboom!
Ready, Cholera?
Executing.
Lightning!
My turn. Their eyes.
Let's go! Let's do this!
Executing.
Kaboom!
My turn!
Unleash your luck has run out! This is your requiem!
My turn. Magical Magnum! Take that! I'll kill you! Yay! Who's next? Yay! Big score!
You bastards! How dare you!
Stop it, Zagi. You served me well in the past, but if you continue on this path of injustice, I will show you no mercy.
Tiara! Tiara, are you okay?
She sustained some serious injuries. We need to get her back to the inn right away.
Rejoice, Lord Sherman. This month's wine sales have exceeded expectations.
Seriously, what the fuck does wine have anything to do with the story path? I don't get it.
Meanwhile, we have this useless simpleton right here.
Please forgive me, Lady Junon.
Hold your tongue, worm. You have some nerve wriggling your way back here after failing to carry out Lord Sherman's orders.
Should have killed the idiot then, dumbass.
Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
He's just not even a wuss this part. I don't even know why we even bothered. Whatever.
Don't you think he's had quite enough, Junon?
Certainly not. The Septarian Club represents an exclusive chalet in which disciples of justice may congregate. The mere act of breathing the same air as this reprobate makes me sick to my stomach. Ugh, I can't take it!
Okay, I'm beginning to have a hunch. I figured... Okay, wait, I'll get to it. Wait, until I figure out who it is again, I'll save it for later.
Who was it that brought this useless freeloader into our presence in the first place?
If you must know, the one who promoted Zagi from the camp is my secretary, Chiaki. If you believe she is at fault, ultimately the responsibility lies with her superior, me. If you want to blame someone, you must blame me.
Lord Sherman.
Very well. In deference to our Lord Sherman's superior sense of justice, I am willing to bury the proverbial hatchet. Taiga, how much does Zagi owe on his wine loan?
Let me see. About 380,000 gold.
380,000, Well then, Zagi, break your back for us and cleanse your body as soon as you can. Understood?
Thank you very much, Lady Junon.
Now then. After you let Feng and the others escape, they ended up meeting Tiara. This is a problem.
You refer to the Vile God's blood?
Indeed. During our battle with the Vile God, the crest appeared on her forehead. She is almost certainly a descendant of the Vile God, much like Bernard. Even if the world itself has changed, it's impossible to know if that blood has been completely purified.
It is always best to trim the buds of misfortune before they can bloom.
Very well. Then I shall assume the role of the gardener.
Oh, are you sure?
What the fuck?
In the name of the Apostles of Justice, I will fulfill any order you may give me.
Is that supposed to be Pippin, or is that something different? You know what? I don't want to know. Not yet.
Very well. Then I'll leave it to you to take care of the girl, Tiara. As for the other descendant, Junon, I believe I will leave that to you.
As you wish, Lord Sherman.
Tiara, you're awake!
Mr. Stalker? What are you doing at my bedside? Did you perhaps bring me here while I was unconscious? So that you could commit
Unspeakable acts?
Oh, please.
I keep telling you, you've got it all wrong. But anyway, it looks like there's nothing to worry about now.
You have Marissa's loving attention to thank for that.
Huey! Thank goodness you were right. But who are all you people?
Okay, I need you to listen very carefully. We're from the future.
I knew your face was rancid. I had no idea your brain was too.
You want to talk about something with a rancid face? Take a look at yourself in the mirror.
You honestly expect me to believe such a ridiculous story? If you're trying to pull a prank on me, you could have come up with something much more convincing.
I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. We were traveling together, trying to collect all the Furies and revive the goddess. But when we got all the Furies, we accidentally revived the Vile God along with the goddess. We ended up having to take on the Vile God. And after that...
Yes? After that?
The power of the goddess awakened, and we were sent into the past. One different from our own. Basically, we got sent to this world of yours. So, do you believe us?
Of course I do not! I know that stalkers tend to suffer from megalomania. But this is truly terrifying! Such pitiful people cannot distinguish between reality and fantasy, and believe themselves to be unique in the world.
Why does it always go this way? We're trying to have an important conversation here. If you don't stop, I swear I'm gonna deck you.
Such sudden violence! Oh, but why is my heart pounding like this? I'm beginning to think this girl is more trouble than she's worth.
Listen, what about this? A girl like you shouldn't be out traveling alone. We're collecting the Furies too, so why don't you join us?
You wish for me to join your group?
Sure. What do you say?
Absolutely not.
What the hell? You damn harpy!
So wonderful! Please let me think it over.
Fine. You can spend the night here. We'll talk again tomorrow.
I wonder if these people truly believe their ridiculous story. I don't get the sense that they're lying. And that man, Fang, his face seems to dwell deep within some corner of my memory. What do you think, Kiwi? Good morning, everyone.
Yo, how'd you sleep?
Very well, thank you. In fact, I suddenly remembered where I knew you from.
Huh? So then, your memories came back?
Nothing of the sort. I'm talking about this.
What the hell is that? A wanted poster?
You're Fang the Heretic. I knew your face looked familiar. Tell the truth. You're the fencer that the Septarian Club put a bounty on, are you not?
Yeah, you see, that's...
How frightful! I nearly signed on with a gang of heretics. I do feel indebted to you for tending to my wounds, so I will refrain from turning you in. But could you please never show your faces around me again? Good day.
Hey, Tiara!
Aw, nuts, there she goes. Now what do we do?
What can we do? Let's just forget it for today. If we keep collecting Furies, we're bound to run into her again at some point.
So should we go looking for the next Fury? Or maybe track down some more Dorfa members?
Dorfa? Do you have information about someone's whereabouts?
Well, not the man himself, but the younger sister of Apollonius, one of the 4 heavenly Tsars, sells flowers in the town square.
His sister? Do you know her name? Is it Emily?
Oh, I think it could have been something like that.
Do you know her, Fang?
Yeah, kinda. So she's here. Okay, I'm gonna go find her. She might know where we can find Apollonius.
Apollonius? Sorry, but I wouldn't waste my time. All he cares about is honing his blade. I can't imagine what you could possibly say to convince him to join with us.
Yeah, but it's worth a shot. You ended up joining us after all, so there might be hope for Apollonius.
Fine, do as you wish. I have no reason to believe he would listen to anything I had to say. so I'll leave it to you.
Would you like to buy some flowers? Hello, can I interest you in some flowers?
Emily!
Who are you?
Oh, thank goodness. I've been looking all over for you.
I'm sorry, but do I know you?
Well, you see, I kinda know your older brother.
My brother? Then, are you a member of Dorfa?
No, that's not... Oh, jeez, how do I explain?
Huh?
Anyway, let's just say I'm an acquaintance of his, and I really need to talk to him. Do you know where he is?
Well, yes. We live together.
Seriously? Oh, that's great. So can you take me to him?
Okay. But when you see him, please try not to be too shocked.
Huh? What do you mean?
You'll understand when you see him. Apollonius.
Emily, is that you? Did you get my wine?
No. I wasn't able to sell any flowers today.
Then get back out there until you do. Have you already forgotten who's been taking care of you all these years?
Stop it! Please, just stop!
That's enough, Apollonius!
Who the hell are you?
You're a complete mess! What's happened since the last time I saw you?
Apologies, but I have no idea who you are. Emily, why did you bring this man here?
Oh, he said he was an acquaintance of yours.
And I was telling the truth. We've met before. Although it was in a world separate from this one.
Are you sick in the head, boy? Get out of my sight.
I'm telling you the truth! I know you used to work for Dorfa!
Dorfa. Now there's a name I haven't heard in some time.
Apollonius, what the hell happened to you?
Nothing. I simply grew tired of my way of life. What point is there to devoting your entire self to the blade? When Dorfa collapsed, all I had left were my long-rusted skills and my crushing debt.
Debt?
The Septarian Club. Once Dorfa was gone, they strongly encouraged me to join them, but only on the condition that I bought their ridiculously overpriced wine.
So they've been doing that to everyone, huh?
That is their modus operandi. Either you buy their wine, or they send you to the camp. I sold my soul to keep my sister fed.
This is such a shitty story, bro. Absolutely shitty.
Apollonius.
No matter what I did for them, my debt only kept increasing. Before long, I even found myself drinking their wine. Now, here I am. Hey, I know. Why don't you hire me? Despite how I look, I was once a famous swordsman. Surely you could use a bodyguard, yes? 100 gold. No, even 10 gold is fine. Anything as long as it lets me buy my next drink.
You're nothing but a shadow of the swordsman who once stood as Dorfa's strongest warrior. I don't want to see this anymore.
Say whatever you like. I don't need pity from the likes of you, boy.
I'm not a boy. My name is Fang. I came all this way, so the least you could do is remember the name. It's a damn shame, Apollonius. I really thought you'd be able to help us.
I can't believe Apollonius could end up like that.
Seriously, that's how it ends up. You could have at least hired him, get him sober, fix him up. Jeez.
To tell you the truth, I met Apollonius' sister in our old world.
Wait, really?
Yeah. She was on a journey looking to get revenge on the person who killed Apollonius. She was just a kid, you know? She told me she hated the fencer who had killed her brother. She hated him so much she couldn't handle it. I couldn't bring myself to tell her that her brother's killer was standing right in front of her.
Bang.
I never want to feel that way again. Which is why I was hoping I could save this world's version of Apollonius.
It isn't your fault! The Septarian Club is to blame for all of this. They target people's weaknesses and exploit evil business practices. How many tears have been shed because of their actions?
Are you okay, Lola? This isn't like you.
Well, they made it impossible for me to run a legitimate business here, you know?
It's a shame what happened to Apollonius. It looks like we alone will have to defeat the Septarian Club. And Sherman, I will shatter the brand of justice that they advocate. That's the only way to save the people of this world.
Yeah, you're right.
Fang! Help! Please!
Oh, great.
Tiara! What is it? What's wrong?
Are you associates of this woman?
Huh? You're...
Gray version of Pippin?
Pippin? I am not familiar with such a foolish name. My name is Pappin. I am a servant of justice.
Pappin. Okay, so we go from Pippin to Pappin. Don't do it, Anthony. Don't do it. Now's not the time for it.
Pappin?
What the heck? Does this mean Pippin's fate has been distorted too?
Heretics who would threaten justice. You are walking corpses. Clasp your sins to your breast and return to the depths of hell.
What? You saying you want to fight?
No, he's saying he wants to kill you.
His aura is so oppressive. This is no ordinary being. Everyone, be careful. I won't fall here!
Here I come!
What? Eat this! Get lost!
My turn!
Ready, Cholera?
Executing!
Lightning!
What?
I'll handle this! Executing! Crap!
Not bad. Here I come!
My turn! It's all over for such foolishness!
Not bad.
Let's do this!
Executing Flame Assault!
Prepare yourselves!
My turn! No matter
Cynical left.
what you do, it's useless!
Not bad.
This guy is tough.
You survived a taste of my blade. How interesting. Such an achievement deserves a reward. I shall show you my special attack. Ah! Ah!
Oh no! Fang!
And now, vile god's handmaiden, your turn has come.
Vile God's handmaiden?
If you must curse something, curse your own blood. The blood of the vile god flowing within you wants to destroy the world. It perverts justice. For the purity of justice, I will see you die here!
No!
Stop! Stop!
Hold it right there!
Oh, great. And here comes Pippin.
Huh?
It has been too long, Father.
Excusez-moi?
Father? Is that Great Pippin the real Pippin's dad?
Okay, why else wouldn't he say father? Don't... Oh, God.
I severed our familial ties long ago, Pippin. What business do you have with me now?
Isn't it obvious, Father? I'm here to put a stop to you! Only I am capable of waking you to the reality that you've lost control! Right, Soji?
Indeed. But your father is highly skilled. Perhaps you would do well to request help from Fang and the others.
A reasonable observation. Soji, heal the youngsters!
I thought you would say that, and I have already finished.
Whoa! All my wounds are healed! Cool.
You should be ready to rejoin the fight now. Everyone, please lend us your strength.
Okay.
This is absurd. You're amateurs, unaware of the true meaning of justice. And you would dare band together to stand against me? Pippin, can you possibly cast me down?
It's not a question of whether or not I can. This is one fight I have to win. And that's all there is to it. Father, let us battle.
Get ready!
Executing. My turn. Executing.
Not bad.
My turn.
What?
What's your back?
Not bad.
Seize the
What?
chance.
Ready, Cholera?
Executing.
Lightning!
Not bad. Prepare yourselves! Here I come!
Let's do this! Fair eyes!
What? What?
Eat this! Eat this!
What?
My turn!
No matter
What you do, it's useless!
What?
My turn. Paralyze.
Here we go! What's
Not
your
bad. What? What?
chance?
Here I come!
Ready, Cholera?
Paralyze. I've written your funeral dirge. Farewell. I'll handle this. Executing magical magnet.
Not bad.
Let's do this!
Unleashing force impact.
Unlimited power! Stay down! I knew I was strong! How do you like that?
What's wrong, you whelps? After all, I am still standing.
We threw everything we had at him and still... He's not even a fencer. Where is he getting all that strength?
It is absurd to rely on such esoteric toys. True strength comes from within the self.
Oh jeez, Lady Mariana, what are we gonna do? Why, Father? If you truly are this powerful, why do you submit to the Septarian Club?
A novice like you could never understand. Human frailty, ignorance. To overcome these and attain justice, one must have a banner to rally behind.
And what good is a banner if the one holding it deceives people and puts them in shackles? People are meant to be free. Doesn't justice, true justice, dwell within a free soul?
The time for words is over. I will show no mercy, even to my own child.
This is bad. He's gonna use that attack again.
Father! Father!
Stay away!
Father! Don't tell me.
That's right. My time has run out. But even on the precipice of death, I have not yet fulfilled my ambition. I cannot die. Not yet.
Father, is this why you set yourself upon this path?
Pippin, if you believe you possess true justice, then you must see your beliefs through to the end. The opposite of justice is not evil, but rather a different version of justice.
A different version of justice.
My justice and yours. Let us settle this one day.
Father.
The breeze is warm today, Master.
It is indeed. Perhaps we should take a farther walk than usual, Sanguina.
Wherever you go, I will follow.
Oh, my goodness gracious! A handsome young gentleman and a radiant young lady. Truly a match made in heaven.
You're one of the Septarians.
Ah, you remember me? My heart soars. It's been too long, Sir Bernard.
What do you want with me? I already bought your damnable wine. I had to drain Dorfa's accounts dry to do it, but you got your money. And do you know I threw the bottle out without opening it? It was obviously not worth drinking.
Good gracious, what a waste! If you had but asked, I would have happily decanted it for you. Decanting can increase the flavor up to 2-fold, you know.
Go give your wine lessons somewhere else. State your business or get out of my sight.
Yes, yes, well put. The diligent Dorfa bulwark is well spoken as always. Then let me get right to the point. I did speak to you about this before, did I not? The blood of the vile god, which flows within you.
I thought we already resolved that. In that other world you spoke of, I was apparently quite consumed by my ambition. But as you can see, I'm nothing but a simple recluse. I have lost everything. And if possible, I would like to add you to that list.
I wish I could, but that simply won't do. Lord Sherman is in search of perfect justice, and as such, he cannot tolerate a single blemish.
So, you wish to kill me?
That's all up to you. Lord Sherman holds your skill as a fencer in the highest regard. If you swear to be reborn as an apostle of justice and serve the Septarian Club, you have our word that you and your pretty friend will be safe.
Master,
I must ask you to make your decision quickly. Much like yourself, I lack the virtues of a patient disposition.
Very well. I will accept your proposal.
Simply spectacular! You've made a very wise decision.
Apologies for that.
are you sure this is wise, Master?
It absolutely isn't. You see it as clearly as I do, don't you? This woman is a bottomless well of malice.
Sir Bernard, how awful! You mustn't say such terrible things to a lady. I have nothing but affection for all the gentlemen of the world.
So when Pavin mentioned the blood of the Vile God, it really didn't ring any bells? Nothing?
I'm sorry. I really don't have the slightest idea.
What could it mean?
During that battle, The Vile God's crest definitely appeared on her forehead. Sherman noticed it too. Sherman's probably thinking that Tiara might have the Vile God's blood in this world too, so he's going after her. That way, he can keep the Vile God from reviving ever again.
That's terrible! It's a false accusation! I don't know anything about this Vile God!
That's their version of justice. Anything they don't like or approve of, they brand it heretical and erase it. They don't allow any room for mercy or compassion. How they can call that pure justice?
The way you talk, it sounds like you came to this world the same way we did. Am I right?
And I was quite taken aback at first. But no matter the world I inhabit, I only have one task to fulfill. Societal reform. The Septarian Club supports a false idea of justice. And for that, they must be destroyed!
Then you'll join us in our fight, right?
Of course, my boy. And there's the matter of my father as well.
Indeed.
This might be out of line, but... do fairies really have the concept of parents?
Oh no. Pippin is the fencer, not the fairy. That would be me. You can call me Soji.
What? But... I just can't comprehend a world in which you're not the fencer.
Everyone has that reaction at first.
Surely you recognize that it's not how one looks that matters, but what's on the inside. You must learn how to truly observe people, young lady.
Observe people? I understand what you're saying, but... are you sure you're a person?
Never mind all that. Tiara, what are you gonna do now? Keep on wandering around by yourself?
No. I fear that may be impossible. Now that I've been branded a heretic, they will likely pursue me wherever I go.
Then come with us. We're heretics too, but at least there's strength in numbers, right?
Why are you doing all of this for me?
Well, it's true you're not the Tiara that we knew. But when it comes down to it, you're still Tiara. It's my job to keep you safe. So just shut up and do what I say, woman!
Could you say that again?
Do it, woman!
Okay. I will follow you. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with her.
Well, I'm glad we got all that figured out. Now Fang can relax a little bit. Okay, so what's next on the agenda?
I've got some juicy info. My little birdie's telling me a strange researcher recently showed up on the outskirts of town.
A strange researcher? Are you thinking it could be Harley?
Yes, indeedy. But the Justice Society has its eye on her. They think her research is suspicious. It's only a matter of time till they brand her a heretic.
Got it. Well then, let's go say hi to Harley.
Just a moment. I believe there's still the small matter of the bill.
You don't miss a thing when it comes to money, do you?
Thank you for your patronage.
I'm so bored.
Why'd you have to cut away to it?
No steady work, no money to conduct research, and no food, so we can't even get our energy up. Even I'm just about at my wit's end.
I just want to call in sick and play hooky. It's scary how nice that sounds. Man, where'd my motivation button go?
I don't have it, I can tell you that much. Perhaps you dropped it somewhere on the way here.
You think we should go look for it? Or maybe it'll just show up again on its own.
Hey, Harley! You here?
Whoa! Look who it is! Fang! And Aaron and Pippin! It's been a while, guys.
You're the Harley we remember! Thank goodness!
I'm glad to see you in good health, young lady.
Yes! I finally found my motivation button! I don't even care that I said that out loud! Aaron, you're just as adorable as I remember. And Pippin, that sword in your head, Trey sexy. Man, you guys really are the best.
Does this girl always get excited so easily?
I believe so, yes.
Hey! Is that Mariana of Dorfa I spy? Did you decide to join up with Fang too?
Yep. Boy, I guess a lot's happened since the last time we saw each other.
I gotta say, ever since the first time I saw you, I've been very interested in your Fury form. Did you mess with the fusion coefficient for that? I've never seen such an imposing form. I'd just love to take a look at your fairy.
I wholeheartedly refuse. I have no intention of turning her into a guinea pig.
Lady Mariana, this girl's scaring me.
Wow, a cold shoulder, huh? That's disappointing.
Hey, Bajas! I'm starving. Fix me up one of your famous specialties, would ya?
I would absolutely love to make you something, but I'm afraid our cupboards are bone dry. Sorry.
Oh, come on! You're kidding, right? That's the only reason I was so excited to see you guys.
Now you're kidding, right? We've got more important things to worry about.
Shut up! Since we can't leave the inn, we haven't been to any restaurants lately, and I'm sick and tired of that inn food.
Oh, that's right. The Justice Society is looking for you, huh? I saw the poster. Must be pretty tough.
You act like you're not in the same boat. Doesn't the Justice Society have its eye on you too?
Oh, yes, exactly right. Everyone in this world keeps going on and on about justice this and order that. Just because I told them I want to study a few fairies, they treat me like a total perv. It is not cool.
It probably has something to do with your attitude. You can't get near a fairy without drooling.
Anyway, whatever. Because of all that, I've had to start living like a hermit.
Well then, could I hire you to do a job for me?
A job, huh? You want me to study Erin? Great! I'm excited and ready to go. I've got a change of clothes ready for her and... Jeez, calm down! That's not it at all!
What I want you to do is, look into the wine that the Septarian Club has been selling.
The wine? How come?
Because that wine has basically ruined Apollonius. I want to try and help him.
So Apollonius and the wine are connected, huh? Gotta say, I didn't see that coming. Oh, but he did die in our old world. So is he like a totally different person in this world? Well, whatever. Either way, it comes down to alcoholism, right? I can analyze the wine all I want, but I'm not a medical doctor.
So there's nothing you can do?
Well, I mean, I can try putting together a remedy, but it's not gonna be easy.
When you say not gonna be easy...
First, I'd need a fairy flower. I can boil that down to its essence and make a panacea. But I don't know where to find it around here.
Okay.
Fairy flower? That sounds really familiar.
Don't get your hopes up. You're probably just confusing it with some kind of food.
Oh, that's right! The amulet that Emily gave me! Harley, can you use this?
This is... Well, it's definitely fairy flower essence. Just where the heck did you get this?
I ran into Apollonius' sister a while back and she gave it to me. So, can you use it?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes! This is perfect! Although it's too weak to work by itself. You think you could get the rest of the ingredients? I'll need a few more things. You should be able to find everything at the Dasuhiro Plains. Bajas, if I give you a map and a few tips, you think you could show them the way?
What? You're not coming?
I need to see Apollonius for myself. I'm interested to see the effects of a fencer's alcoholism on their fairy.
Oh my god. She is crazy.
That right there is exactly why people avoid you. Just give me the map and we'll get going.
sub a bit. Crap, I'm sorry. Actually, now I have some more. I should be able to freaking.
Get ready!
Executing.
Stay down! That was nothing! Let's do this!
My turn. My turn. I'm on fire. I won!
I'm in the mood to deal with it.
Get ready!
Executing.
Kaboom!
I'm ready!
My turn. Executing magical magnet. My turn.
Executing!
Surge forth. Roaring thunder. Ready, Cholera? Executing.
Pain don't hurt.
Okay, this is
Get ready!
freaking.
Executing.
Kaboom!
Gonna do this!
Stay
I'm
down!
ready! Here we go!
Executing!
Surge forth! Roaring thunder! Ready, Cholera? Their eyes! Unleash it time for us to part! A fleeting moment. Goodbye. There is no absolute justice.
I guess I can only get the rest of the clues from the story. I don't know.
Prepare yourself!
Let's do this!
I'm ready!
My turn! Magical Magnum! Take that! My turn!
Roaring Thunder! My turn! Clear Eyes! My turn!
Get ready!
Executing.
Kaboom!
My turn. My turn. Unleash this time for us to apply.
Here we go!
Unleashing Excalibur!
Let's go! Yeah! Take this! My turn! Executing Magical Magnet!
Let's do this! Eat this! Get lost! Stay down! Get out of here! So, all the ingredients should be around here?
That's right. First is some spring water known as miracle water. Then bark from the century-old Tonelico tree. And the horn from a Melgria.
Just those three things? Sounds pretty easy. If that's all it takes to make Apollonius better, I'd say we're getting off easy.
You seem really motivated, Fang. And all to help someone else. There's more to you than I realized.
You're just a terrible judge of character. I'm always motivated, and I'm always trying to help others. Heck, if you wanted to start calling me Fang the Magnificent Saint to show me the proper respect, I wouldn't stop you.
Okay, this is right around the part where someone should punch the brain first.
No thanks. It's a little too long.
Enough nonsense. Let's get going. I don't like leaving Harley alone for so long.
Should have brought her along.
Get ready!
Executing.
Kaboom!
I'm ready! Disappear!
Yeah!
Disappear!
My turn! Dead already? I won! I won!
Here I come!
Let's do this!
Executing.
Kaboom!
more step toward my goal.
The spring water. They say one sip is enough to cure any sickness.
Hey, I could totally sell this. Mind if I grab a few liters?
There's obviously only like a cupful of the stuff.
Then maybe I can sell it by the drop. Would that have the same effect? I want to make sure people are getting their money's worth.
Just sell literally anything else. Anything. We need to make sure we have enough to make the remedy.
You're so selfish.
Hey guys! Something's coming this way!
Sorry. Harley wrote a note here. The miracle water is deep in the territory of a ferocious monster, so be careful.
Why didn't you mention that earlier?
Not fine.
We can't do anything about it now. Soji, to battle!
Yes, Pippin?
Whatever. Bajas, get the water. We'll take care of this.
You got it. Be careful out there.
You shall disappear!
Let's do this.
I want to say something.
Executing.
Kaboom!
My turn! Yeah! Disappear! Yeah!
My turn. Magical Magnum! Take that! I'll kill you!
My turn.
Executing!
Surge forth, roaring thunder!
My turn!
Executing!
Can't see my true power? You disgust me!
Let's do this. Their eyes!
Here we go!
Maybe the barrel is looking good idea.
Executing!
Surge forth, roaring thunder!
Ready, Cholera?
Looks like it's ready.
Their eyes!
Executing!
Lightning! You disgust... I will crush Septarian!
My power has increased!
Good job, everyone. I got what we need.
It doesn't look like you got very much.
I collected as much as I could. Anyway, it should serve our needs.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Whoa, hey! Lola, what the heck are you doing? I thought if I started digging, maybe we could get a little more.
That is not the sound that you should be making when you're digging. It just Sounds like you're trying to take it.
Knock it off! You might cover the spring and ensure that no miracle water flows ever again!
Let me go! This is a perfect business opportunity! Capitalism at work!
Keep her just like that, Soji. She becomes a different person when money's involved.
Understood. I will keep a tight grip on her.
Yeah, sugar bar tranquilizer along.
I'll take this.
Yeah!
Dang it.
So how do we get a Melgria horn?
Isn't it obvious? We catch one and slice its horn off.
I feel kind of bad for the Melgria.
Harley wrote a note here. The horn will grow back, so don't worry about it. Just get a clean cut.
Oh, then I guess it's okay. So, where do we find one of these
Is that one?
That is one big animal.
Indeed. I'd assumed it would be roughly the size of a boar.
Is it just me? Or does it look super pissed?
I bet we're on its territory. Uh-oh! Here it comes! That sucker has some serious momentum!
Bahas, I don't know how we're gonna calm this thing down, but get ready to chop its horn off!
Got it! I'm counting on you to get it to settle down!
You better be worth all this trouble, Apollonius! Out of my way! Let's do this! Get lost!
My turn.
My turn. Search for roaring thunder. My turn. Magical magnum. Take that. I'll kill you. My turn. Executing! Lightning! I'm on fire!
Executing!
Search for roaring thunder! My turn. Executing.
I'm ready. Behold the power of water.
My turn. Executing.
Care to see my true power?
Dead already? Yay! Big star!
Adamantite.
Damn it! Hold still, you little... Pippin, get the legs! The legs!
You're quite lively, aren't you? This is how every young sir should behave.
Settle down, damn it! It spit at me! Bahas! Hurry up and get it over with!
Hold on! Just a little more. Okay, got it.
What the heck? It just calmed down all of a sudden.
Amelgria's horn is a symbol of its strength. It's probably depressed at losing that.
Sorry, but it'll grow back, okay? That's true. I could bring this guy back with me, keep it as a pet, and I'd have infinite horns!
Oh my god.
Eureka! Another perfect business opportunity!
Get it? This is why tranquilizer should always be handy.
Mariana, you got her?
Indeed. You're too ruthless, young lady. Try to be content with just the single horn.
Come on! It's a good idea, right?
Wrong.
Okay, so, we got the Melgria horn. We're on our way, Apollonius.
this the Tonelico tree?
I believe so. It does match the description in Harley's notes.
So we just have to peel some of the bark off, right? Hey Lola, you got a knife?
Of course! 100 gold to rent it for an hour!
I'm sorry, you couldn't just...
I just need it for like 2 seconds. You're still trying to make money? It costs you literally nothing.
Nothing's more expensive than giving away something for free. Besides, every cut dulls the blade.
This is just embarrassing. Listen, I brought my kitchen knife. That should do the trick.
I want to punch something right now. You think that would have been...
Holy crap!
I've read that for some monsters, the Tonelico is a holy tree. Getting so close is likely to anger them.
You're so smart, Lady Mariana. Nobody's as smart as you.
Shut up.
Never a dull moment, huh? Bajas, can you take care of the bark?
Sure, leave it to me. My blade will make quick work of this tree.
Everyone, please be careful.
All right, let's get
ready.
That seems like a useless advice to give to... I can't take it. I want to cry.
executing.
Kaboom!
I'm ready. Behold the power of water. It's all
Here we
over.
go.
Executing!
Roaring thunder! How foolish.
She's so freaking far away, it just makes things very annoying.
I'll handle this. Magical Magnum. Take that. I'll kill you. Dead already? Yay! Big sun.
A new power!
Level up.
I've become stronger!
Sorry.
Hello? Is this where I might find Apollonius?
Who might you be?
The name's Harley. I'm a fairyologist. Fang asked me to come check on Apollonius.
Fang? That boy from before?
Hey, Apollonius! Long time no see! Oh, but you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. We're meeting for the first time, right?
More nonsense about being thrust into this reality from another world? Leave me. I have nothing to say to you.
Oh, that just won't do! Fang's very worried about your well-being.
My well-being?
Rumor has it you've become quite the drinker. Excessive alcohol consumption really isn't good for your health, you know. They say a glass of wine a day is good for you, but alcohol's still alcohol. Everything has its limit.
Really, we gone from 3 boss battles to... Maybe it would have helped if it was just 1 boss battle. But, whatever.
So what? You're here to tell me to simply make myself better and get back to work? I have no reason to listen to you.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Oh, by the way, Fang wanted me to give this to you.
Huh? This is...
It's the amulet I made?
Seems like it. In our past world, your sister gave this to Fang. I doubt Fang mentioned it, but in that world, Fang took your life.
Boy.
I lost to a boy like that?
Yep. Then your sister went looking for revenge, ran into Fang without knowing he was her sworn enemy, and gave that amulet to him. And the whole time, she told him all about her dead brother. Everything she remembered about him. Do you understand yet? Do you understand the feelings that live in that amulet? Do you understand how it affected Fang? I think you should hold on to that. I bet it'll help sober you up.
Apollonius!
I need some fresh air.
Apollonius.
Oh,
When it comes to addiction, the most important thing is treating the soul. I hope he's able to recover at least a little bit. Oh, hey! These empty wine bottles laying around. Are they all from the Septarian Club?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Would you mind if I borrowed one of them?
Out of it first. That was pointless.
Harley, we're back.
Hey, welcome back! How'd it go?
Complete success. We got everything you asked for.
Oh, that's great! I had a pretty successful harvest myself.
Harvest?
I went to see Apollonius and got my hands on an empty bottle of that Septarian wine. I analyzed what little wine was left, and I uncovered something quite terrifying.
What is it?
Based on my analysis, it isn't wine at all. It's a highly addictive substance, almost like a drug.
What?
1 or 2 sips and you get a sense of power and exhilaration. But regular consumption leads to complete debilitation.
Wait. Is that the same stuff they're selling at the Justice Society's church?
No bloody shit.
Because everyone in town is drinking that stuff. And just about everyone took out loans to even have the money to afford it.
I went ahead and looked into that too. It looks like the mass production version isn't nearly as concentrated, but it's still acting like a drug. I wouldn't be surprised if we see more cases like Apollonius's cropping up in the future.
That's not okay.
Sherman, you son of a bitch! Don't you have any shame? Putting drugs in people's drinks. There's some things you just don't do. If we let this slide, eventually it will end up in our curry. And our sushi!
Father, if you knew about this, would you still call it justice? Even seeing people chained to such addiction.
No! I simply can't accept this! No sane person could call this justice!
Oh my god, this is like Bleach all over again. You hear the word justice over and over from Toasted and Komamura. It just, there was no end to it.
They've gone too far. I'll destroy the Septarian Club with my own 2 hands!
Hey, got my girl Harley.
Harley, you think you can make that remedy you were talking about?
Well, let's see. If I use the fairy flower as a base and combine the materials you brought me, I think the remedy should be remarkably potent. But this remedy was designed with alcoholism in mind. I have no idea how effective it'll be against an actual chemical agent.
You can figure it out, right? I mean, that's your whole thing.
Maybe if I had a bigger sample size for the wine, I could develop a more effective compound.
So you think we should just go all in and buy as much wine as we can?
Don't be stupid. Do you want to wind up like Apollonius?
Obviously I wouldn't drink it, duh. I'd use it to come up with a better remedy.
Are you sure? I can totally see you saying something like, 1 sip can't hurt, and then you gulp it all down.
How stupid do you think I am?
Extraordinarily.
Instead of jumping through all these hoops, why don't we just destroy their means of production?
Are you suggesting we infiltrate their base of operations?
No. She's suggesting we infiltrate your head and give your brain a wake-up call.
Not not their base, necessarily. They must have a wine factory or something, right? Somewhere with a lot of wine?
Ah, I see. Very intriguing. Cut the evil out at the root and protect the common man from himself. 2 birds with 1 stone!
So Lola, do you have any information about a wine factory or something?
But of course! And considering the circumstances, I'll give you a huge discount.
You're giving us a discount? What's next? I get struck by lightning?
If we can only hope.
Come on, I'm not completely heartless. I'm trying to help here. Besides, I didn't say it would be completely free.
Yeah, true. You're still asking for money. Boy, that was close. I almost thought you were a good person for a second there.
Well then, from now on, Bajas and I will be traveling along with you.
Whoa! You're finally gonna come with us, huh?
Sure. You're gonna need me at some point. I figure it'll be better if I'm already out there with you.
Plus, I get to indulge in Bajas' cooking every day from here on out!
And there it is.
You bring me the ingredients, and I'll make you anything you want.
Nice! Alright, let's have one more feast to raise our spirits before we set out on our raid!
That's really all you care about, isn't it?
What was your first epic clue, dum-dum? skipped the story a bit when I was looking for those. Yay. And I didn't get it. That was.
So this is where they make the wine, huh?
All things considered, the security seems pretty lax.
Or does it just seem like that?
Maybe it's a holiday or something. They gotta get a few days off, right?
I doubt we'd be so lucky.
Whatever the reason, it's a good thing. This should make it easy for me to get a sample.
Yeah, true. While we're at it, why don't we get crazy and smash this place up? That'll help me digest some of this food, too.
You just couldn't stop eating until the second we had to leave, could you?
If you can eat, you should eat. That's what I always say. Okay, guys, let's go!
I'm not sure if Fang cares about anything other than eating.
What a fool!
Let's do this! Get lost!
Here we go!
Executing.
The power of Earth!
My turn! Disappear!
Ready to see my power?
Don't miss!
My turn! Take it back! Take it back! Dead already? Now then. Which I got!
Says a society membership card. Oh, great.
We're ready for ya!
Get ready!
Executing.
Kaboom!
Here we go!
Executing.
The power of Earth!
My turn! Behold the power of water!
My turn. Executing magical magnet.
I'm ready to go!
Now! Who's next? Victory!
Get ready!
Executing.
Here we go!
Executing.
Ready to see my true power?
I did it!
Darn it! There.
What's in here? Looks like that worked.
Let's do this.
Executing.
Here we go.
Executing.
I want to try her!
I got some good data.
Hey, Fang. Don't you think this is kind of strange? This factory belongs to the Septarian Club, right? But we didn't have any trouble getting in.
That's a good point. Even if it were a holiday, you would expect them to have a few staff members on hand.
Hell if I care. If it's a trap, it's a trap. We'll just have to crush that trap. More importantly, Harley, how's the wine? Can you use it for your analysis?
Sorry, it's no good. Everything I'm seeing is the cheap, mass-produced stuff. The stuff Apollonius was drinking had a much higher concentration. Of course, the vintage on the label is a complete lie.
Okay, then let's keep looking.
I'm gonna stop popping up already.
Here I come!
Let's do this.
Executing.
Here we go!
Executing.
Ready to see my true power!
Get motivated!
Oh my, was that it?
What's up?
Look at this, Bang. These labels refer to a 20-year-old vintage. Just like what Apollonius was drinking. It's the same concentration, I'm sure of it. If I can bring some of this back with me, I should be able to do a fairly accurate analysis.
Glad to hear it. Then let's grab a few bottles and head back.
I do apologize, but our particular club does not allow for takeout. Or bring in, for that matter.
Who the hell are you?
Is this where I say it's an absolute pleasure to meet you? My name is Junon. I suppose you could say I'm the Septarian Club's general manager.
The Septarian Club?
Oh my god, why are you so surprised? Whatever.
So you're Fang the Heretic. I've heard a lot about you. You've caused quite a bit of vexation among our other members, thanks to your interference. I like to think we're fairly tolerant, but we can no longer forgive the outrage you've caused. I'm afraid we need you to disappear now.
Death to the heretics! For the purity of justice!
So it really was a trap.
You think, dumbass?
Bring it on! I refuse to lose to this trash.
Let's make this interesting.
Let's do this.
New data?
Executing. justice!
Oh my, was that it?
I'm playing could have just gave me a boss battle right off the bat, but I know.
Is that the best you got? What's so funny?
You heretics are fools. There's a time bomb here within the factory.
What?
We've already activated the detonator, and all the doors in the wine cellar can only be opened from the outside.
You know, I just realized that lady from before totally disappeared.
The doors are shut tight! They must be locked from the other side.
Did you not hear when he said that they could only...
What? But then all of you...
We're willing to die for the purity of justice. All hail the Septarian Club!
They would shed their own allies on a whim? Those Septarians are monsters!
What should we do? If they're telling the truth, this place could explode at any moment.
Soji, have you heard from them?
No, not yet. They should have arrived by now, but...
They were supposed to be our ace in the hole.
Hey, what are you talking about? Who's they? Damn it! Here it comes!
Oh no, that was me.
Oh great, she's back.
You!
Ah, just in time!
What? So you're ace in the hole?
We can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. It could explode at any second.
Okay! Whew, that was close.
Oh, at least it wasn't one of those gameplay ones where you have to actually escape from the wine factory, and there's a time limit going down, and you have to avoid all the enemies.
I have to admit, I wasn't expecting you two to show up.
Pippin got in touch with us, and we've been observing things from afar. I'm just glad we made it in time.
But I don't get it. In our world, these two were...
When I arrived in this new world, these were the first two I happened upon. Much like before, they were making a living on indiscriminate assassination. But I sat them down and made them realize that their line of work was especially dangerous. After that, I simply had to whip them into shape. And I was quite thorough, believe me. First was classical ethics and justice, up until current philosophical thought.
It's a long story. So to summarize, Ethel can now converse normally, thanks to Pippin's teachings.
Oh, that's right! In our old world, all Ethel could say was kill, kill, kill.
And here it comes.
I don't say that anymore. I've learned that there is joy to be found outside of battle.
Oh yeah? Like, what kind of joy?
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you sniffing me?
Something smells good. Something in your pockets.
Huh? Oh, you mean my cookies? These are my emergency rations. You want them?
Yes.
Pippin taught Ethel the joy of eating. She's especially fond of sweet things.
Bahas, you think you could give her one? I don't have any sweets on me currently.
Sure, I don't mind. They did save us after all. Here you go.
Oh, wow. So sweet. So happy.
Okay, and the demon god, bio god, whatever you want to call it. Every time you mention the word kill, she just say kill over and over.
What the hell, Bahas? I didn't know you were holding. Share the wealth, man.
Calm down. Like I said, they're emergency rations.
Don't be so stingy.
I must admit, I'm glad to have a first-class fencer on our side. As you say, she was once a true professional.
What's wrong, Lola?
Well, it was my intel that got us all into trouble.
I just feel kinda bad.
Wow, you actually feel remorse, huh? I figured you'd just be like, that's just the cost of doing business and not give a crap.
I would never do that! I always give a crap about my business!
Then perhaps you should make sure your product descriptions are more accurate in the future. If you lose the public's trust, there are no second chances.
I know.
Anyway, let's head back for now. I'm very excited to analyze the wine we've obtained.
Oh god, sub-event first and main event. I get the story event. Anyway.
Quite a lot from the wine we got from that factory. All I have to do now is synthesize an antidote.
So you're saying we can fix Apollonius?
I can't say for sure. If nothing else, it should alleviate his symptoms.
Fang! That's good, right?
This whole thing's been a real pain in the ass. Getting all those ingredients, and even getting the wine. As soon as he joins us, I'm gonna make him bow down and tell me, thank you, at least 100 times.
Still, I should mention that it's going to take some time to prepare. Meanwhile, maybe you should track down some Furies or Septarians.
Oh god, this again.
For sure. Lola, you got any new info for us?
Huh? Oh yeah. I have some info about another Fury, but...
What's wrong? You seem surprisingly reluctant.
Well, I was just thinking, if I accidentally gave you some more false information, then...
Hey, if it happens, it happens. It's no different from everything up till now, right? If it's a trap, then we smash the trap. We're not gonna lose to these jerks.
Yeah, I guess so. Thanks, Fang.
And where is this Fury?
Oh, Sidupu Aden. I've got it marked on this map.
Okay, so we know where we're headed next. We're looking for a Fury in Sidipu Den.
Come on. I knew it.
don't remember ever coming here before.
The world was reborn, so it makes sense parts of it would be different.
Reborn? I know I mentioned this before, but do you think the goddess would grant another wish if we revived her again in this world?
I really don't know. Tiara doesn't seem to have the Vile God's blood, and I don't know how much of the goddess's power I have either.
This again? Could you please just let it go? I don't have any memory of that!
Sorry.
Well, I guess there's no point thinking about it now. Let's just go get that Fury.
Interesting.
Get ready!
Executing.
Here we go!
Fire! Fire! I'm ready!
My turn. Next.
Hey! Another step toward my goal!
Looks like that worked.
Let's do this! Slash!
Get lost! Eat this! Stay
New
down!
data?
Executing heavy
Let's go!
artillery!
Here I come!
My turn!
Whatever.
I did it!
Please die.
Get ready! Slash!
Get lost! Eat this!
New data? Fire! Target locked! I got some good data. Yeah! Let's make this interesting.
Get ready!
Monster mode.
Yeah!
Here we go. Measurements complete. Looks like I got stronger.
My power has increased.
you.
Found you.
We're ready for ya!
Let's do this!
New data? Ha! Hit! Measurements complete!
Let's do this!
Here we go! Fire! Fire! I got some good data.
Much stronger.
Let's make this interesting.
Get ready!
Here we go! Fire! Eat this! Measurements complete!
Please die!
Get ready!
Executing.
Here we go!
My turn! I do my best. Next. I did my best. Level up!
That's just something I haven't seen enemies getting in the way where you need to go. Not the move, fuck the move,
Found it! This has got to be the Fury, right?
I've been waiting for you.
Oh, great.
Huh? Dwarfus Lapdog!
Director Bernard!
It's been a while, Mariana. I haven't seen you since Dorfa collapsed.
What are you doing here? Are you another Septarian assassin?
I didn't want to raise my sword ever again. If it was up to me, Sanguina and I would have fallen into pleasant obscurity together.
Master.
But the whims of fate have not yet released me. All I can do now is try to live as long as I can. Live with Sanguina. In this battle-torn world.
Director Bernard.
Perhaps I said a little too much. Sanguina! Fair Eyes!
Understood, Master. Suppress. Annihilate.
You shall disappear!
Let's do this!
Yes.
Get lost!
Here we go!
Executing.
The power of Earth!
My turn.
Behold the power of water!
I'll do my best.
Executing.
Please.
I'll handle this!
We got more damage than that.
Executing magical magnet!
Ready, cholera?
Executing! Lightning!
Die! New data?
Executing.
My turn.
Seriously, how the fuck?
This is the end. Unleash my power. It's over.
My turn.
Executing. Lunatic dance.
My turn.
Executing!
Care to see my true power?
Fair eyes! Magical Magnum! Take that! I'll kill you!
Let's do this.
Executing burning strike. Executing burning strike.
You actually backed me into a corner.
Whoops.
However, this ends now.
Here we go!
Executing.
The power of Earth!
I'll do my best.
Yes. Paralyzed transformation complete.
I'll do my best.
Unleashing supernova.
Please, Karen.
My turn.
Fair eyes!
I went for your
Let's make this interesting.
My turn.
Fair eyes!
Silly! Lend me your power! Ah! It's over!
Let's do this.
Unleashing force impact.
Unlimited power! Stay down!
Master!
Sanguina, I'm sorry. If I die, you die with me.
I don't mind. A fencer and their fury are one, right? Wherever you go, I'll be right behind you.
Sanguina, thank you. If I can only be reborn, you and I, together.
Why? Didn't he already die once in our old world? He had a second chance here.
Oh, that's good. I mean, you've been probably skipping cutscenes. I'm just trying to follow along with this crappy story.
He did indeed. And he was different from before. He had no greed, no ambition. He did not suffer from the Vile God's blood. And yet, Destiny still made a plaything of him.
Damn it! Why did it have to end up like this? First Galdo, then Apollonius, and now him. I thought this world was different!
Fate makes a fool of us all, it would seem.
What matters now, I would say, is that once again, a member of the Septarian Club knew exactly where to find us.
Maybe he was just waiting for us this whole time.
Whether he was waiting for us, or it was a trap, my point is that he was here. Lola, where exactly have you been getting your information?
Hey, come on!
I hate to make such an accusation, but do you deny that you're a Septarian Club spy?
Now just hold on a second. That's a hell of a leap to make. Sure, she might be greedy. Sure, she loves money more than anything else in the world. But she's not the kind of person who would sell out her friends. I can personally attest to that.
You're wrong. You're so wrong, Fang.
Excusez-moi?
Huh? What do you mean I'm wrong?
He's completely right. They came to me and started threatening me. So I started leaking information to them.
Wow.
What?
I'm sorry, Fang. I really am.
Wow, that didn't even sound like legit crime, but I'll take it. Yeah, it's funny you should mention that because I already did the goddess route and the... I really hate saying Vile God, so I'm just going to stick with Demon God because it sounds much more better than Vile God, in my opinion. I know everybody thought, oh, Vile God sounds much better. This Vile God is okay, but I'm not okay with it.
Lola! You...
My word. Well, we can't do anything about it now. Let us return to the inn and discuss our future.
It's funny you should say that because this is my...
I see.
Wait.
So Director Bernard.
Okay. Funny you should say that because this is my third playthrough, and this is the only playthrough that I'm going to be streaming, just the Evil Goddess. After that, I'm moving on to another game.
Yes.
He was unworthy, I think. In the old world, his ambition was his undoing, despite his considerable skill as a fencer. Conversely, in this world in which the Vile God perished, he let his heart become too gentle. He was not up to task. Those who cannot resist their fate are doomed to an idle death.
I'm beginning to have a serious thought about Chiaki. I might be wrong about this, but I'll just let the story play out.
Affirmative. You must have exceptional strength to survive in this world.
Secretary, my ass.
And yet, even I don't know how long I can stand against my own fate.
No, Lord Sherman! You're different! I know you're trying to create a world for us, filled with beautiful, kind people.
Chiaki.
Lord Sherman,
When I look at you, you remind me of my deceased sister.
Well, like I said, I'm having my doubts about this, but what if she is Sherman's sister? And he just doesn't know it. He just doesn't remember her. But, whatever. Like I said, I could be wrong. I have my doubts. I have my... whatever.
your sister?
She was a beautiful person. All I wanted was for her to live on in her purity. I was prepared to ignore reality, if it meant my sister could live in a world of perfect beauty. But she witnessed the ugliness of the world, and she went to a place I could not follow.
Lord Sherman.
No matter how hard I wished for a pure world, the world's impurities never went away. Even understanding this truth, I still seek a perfect world.
Am I not enough? Can I do nothing to help you, Lord Sherman?
Chiaki, thank you.
So Lola, unlike the rest of us, you weren't just suddenly tossed into this world. You've always been part of this world, haven't you?
Yeah. The Septarian Club told me all about you guys.
They told me how the world had changed, and why. I knew something was off! You were the only one that wasn't there during the fight against the Vile God!
Wait, so... Lola, you knew all along? You knew about Galdo, and Apollonius. And when we were trapped in that wine cellar, you knew! Not only did you know, but you helped make sure we fell into the trap!
That last part's not true! Nobody told me the wine factory was wired up like that! You know as well as I do, Fang! You know how they throw away their allies as soon as they're done with them!
Then why?
I didn't have any other choice. This world is just too harsh for a fairy to make it on her own. I lost my customers, my entire business. I didn't have anything left. That's when they came to me. They said if I told them whatever I could about you, they'd make sure my business prospered.
Everything's business with you. Do you really care about money that much? Does it mean more to you than our lives?
Of course not! I could tell the moment I laid eyes on you. I felt it, like I knew you, like I met you somewhere far away, sometime long ago. It tore me up inside having to betray you like that. When we found out they were drugging the wine, all I could see were the faces of my past customers. I thought, what have I done? That's why I always fight my hardest when I'm with you guys.
Lola.
I'm so sorry. What can I do to make it up to all of you? Please, tell me.
There is only one thing you can do. Tell us everything you know about the Septarian Club. Every last detail. And of course, you will be required to continue fighting alongside us.
Huh? You're still willing to trust me?
Don't take this the wrong way, but I don't trust any of you, even the slightest bit. I never have, but I have my reasons for fighting the Septarian Club. And if I want to succeed, I cannot be picky about how I get it done.
Yara. She's right. Whatever we think, whatever happened in the past, we all share the same goal. We can't let our group be destroyed from the inside. Trust her or not, I vote we hear what she has to say and take action from there.
But she still has to tell them about us. Won't they just set another trap?
And? Weren't you the one who said that if it's a trap, we would just crush the trap?
She's got you there, my boy. They're right. We simply need to keep our resolve strong.
You don't have to rub it in. But yeah, it's true. I did say that. Trap or no trap, we just gotta do it. Okay, Lola, fill us in. Where's their main base of operations?
It's in a wine factory. I've marked it on this map. This is where they manage nearly their entire wine operation.
Another wine factory.
And we gotta get in there. Go ahead and tell them we're planning to attack it. Then, when they inevitably show up, we smash them!
Simple but effective. This is our chance to destroy every last villain in a single blow!
By the way, Harley, did you finish making that antidote?
No, it'll take a little more time still. I made the compound, but we need to wait and see if we get the proper reaction. See?
Why did you stick it in your, chest?
The surface temperature of my skin is perfect to catalyze the reaction. Plus, my chest is nice and soft. Where better to keep it safe, right?
Right. Well, as long as it works. Lola, go ahead and pass on the information. Okay, Sherman. Now it's your turn to walk into a trap. Just you wait.
You can count on me!
That's great. Here we go. Oh my god, what did you do to Karen? Sorry, I love you, but you gotta stop. Stop messing with these potatoes. Certain part in the story where I can get Galdo again, because I kind of need him more.
This is the pride of the Septarian Club, their biggest wine factory.
It's on a completely different scale from the last one.
Indeed. There's little doubt that this is their preferred location, which means I would assume an exponential increase in security.
Who cares how big it is? They already know we're coming anyway.
Indeed. Even if this were, say, their third largest facility, there would surely be an enemy force waiting to ambush us.
I'm fine with that. If they show up, we just have to destroy them.
Exactly. No matter what comes at us, we just gotta crush them. Okay, everyone, let's finish this once and for all! Get ready!
Executing.
Here we go!
Executing.
My turn! Disappear!
My turn.
A new power!
I expected as much.
Hey, Tiara?
Yes? What is it?
Well, it's just... I was wondering why you decided to trust me earlier.
I told you already. I don't trust any of you in the slightest.
I was just thinking, since I had a faint memory of Fang from before, I thought maybe you did too.
Sorry, chair squeaked.
What are you talking about? I don't remember anything. They keep talking about some other world, but I don't have the faintest idea.
You don't have to pretend, you know. I don't know anything about past lives or reincarnation or whatever. But if you did have memories from a past life, and you got to meet those people again, don't you think that would be kind of wonderful? I think it's pretty wonderful.
Yes, I suppose that's one way to look at it.
Really? Important right now.
Let's do this!
Executing.
Kaboom!
New data?
Executing.
The power of Earth! I got some good data.
Let's do this!
Executing.
New data?
Executing.
You can do it!
Measurements complete!
Get ready!
That's a cool box.
Here we go!
Executing.
My turn!
It's going!
Oh my! Was that it?
Here I come!
Let's do this!
Executing.
New data?
Executing.
My turn! It's all
Do my best.
Are in their heavy.
I'll handle this! Who's next? Now then, with how much I got!
Yeah! Let's open it up!
I've been waiting for you, Fang.
Huh? Sherman!
So it would seem you discovered that Lola has been working for us as a spy this whole time.
Why else would we be here?
She's not a spy. You threatened her and forced her to inform on us. It's not her fault!
Fang.
It hardly matters. Either way, your long journey ends here. Chiaki, the wine.
Yes, Lord Sherman.
Are you nuts? I don't care how strong you are. If you drink that stuff, you're gonna end up just like Apollonius.
Ah, what a wonderful aroma. Such a mellow, elegant bouquet. Feels like a soft kiss from Mother Earth. Like being embraced by the goddess herself.
Sherman, you bastard! You!
Don't waste your breath, Fang. He's not the same Sherman we used to know. He's just a pitiful shell, possessed by madness and warped ideals. He's an emperor with no clothes.
Negative. Sherman is quite sane. There are no abnormalities in his brainwaves or displayed mental state.
That's enough, Ryushin. There's no need to discuss it. All I want to say is, those who still stand with you shall receive true justice. Let us do battle, Fang. You or I. Which of us is truly just? We will answer that question here and now.
Sherman, you've toyed with people's fates for long enough. I can't forgive you for what you've done!
Ryushin. Fair Eyes.
Affirmative. Initiating combat mode.
Show me what you got!
Get ready!
It's gonna be just like... one battle.
Executing!
Kaboom!
I'm sorry. My strength.
New data?
Executing.
I'm ready!
My turn.
My turn! Magical Magnum! Take that!
What should I do?
I'll kill you!
Here I come!
Executing.
First!
Ready, Cholera?
What? What is that?
Executing!
My light. What should I do? Here I come!
Get ready! Get lost! Eat this!
New data?
Executing.
The power of Earth!
My turn!
Really?
This is goodbye!
It's my turn.
Ready, Cholera?
Executing! My turn! Executing!
My turn.
I'm sorry. A bad move on my part. But this is the end. I shall end your life quickly. Here I come!
Unleashing Skyfall.
Light! Shining light! I'm ready to go!
Stop now!
Up! How was
New
that?
data?
Messed up.
Apologize.
Here I come!
Great sword.
I'm
mode.
ready!
Oh, now I can fit. Fuck you, game.
My turn. Paralyze! The angel has come. My turn.
Let's do this!
Unleashing force impact.
You're finished! Get out of here!
What should I do?
My turn.
Paralyze.
Seriously, it takes that long just to get the stupid paralyzed.
Unleashing supernova.
Wish it could have just gone paralyzed.
Here we go!
And for some reason, I probably still think that I'm getting really pissed at that.
Executing.
The Tower of Earth!
I'm so
Now to analyze all this data.
Bear Rise, out. Vital signs, weakening.
Lord Sherman!
impossible. How could I lose to him? I was to become the king of this new world.
You lost because even you have a limit. You can't possibly create a world all by yourself without recognizing the value of others. See, I'm not like that. I know I can't do everything on my own. I'm not proud to admit it, but I'm just not that great of a person. But that's exactly how I was able to make it so far. Because of my friends.
Ridiculous. Such pathetic sentimentality is nothing but the mewling of frightened rodents. Weakness is a barrier to the execution of true justice. Pure justice exists only within he who has a noble soul.
The mewling of frightened rodents. That doesn't make sense.
Sherman, audio sensors have detected the cocking noise of a gun. The probability of an incoming sniper bullet is...
Lord Sherman, watch out!
What? Huh? Chiaki!
Lord Sherman, thank goodness you're safe. You are so strong, Lord Sherman. I know you will become this world's king, so don't give up. Keep looking forward. Even if you can't do it now. One day.
Chiaki! No. This can't be happening. Chiaki!
What? What the hell just happened?
I told her again and again she was merely to observe, and still she let herself get too close. This is why I loathe children.
Junon and Noye!
Don't worry, Sherman. I'm sure she'll be reborn as an insect that lives, cries, and dies.
This is your fault, Lord Sherman. Surely you realize that. Going on and on about your feelings. You failed to grasp the full picture. You have proven why you are nothing but a bit player, unfit for the Septarian Club.
Junon! You miserable woman!
Noye, Lord Sherman seems to be searching for peace. Help him find it.
I'll pray that you get to be reborn as an insect, so you can join that girl and release your desperate cries into the heavens.
Dude, shut up about the rebirth crap, the reincarnation crap.
You still have quite a hefty balance remaining on your wine loan. I suppose as payment, your life will have to suffice.
Okay, seriously, this whole talk about wine is beginning with
Sherman.
Sister, within my heart, the rain is falling once again. A rain that never ceases. And when the bell's bonflowers bloom, they will...
Hey, Sherman! Come on! You're gonna get through this! Sherman!
Good grief, Fang! What has gotten into you? Compose yourself, please.
I won't forgive you for this! All you bastards are gonna pay!
I truly am disappointed in you. I give you one chance after another to become an apostle of justice.
What the hell do you know about justice? Real justice wouldn't cause this much rage!
You shall disappear!
I'll send you to your next life.
How does this taste?
Bury me with my money!
Are you fucking serious?
Here!
Good whenever!
Here we go!
Executing heavy artillery.
Fire!
Better fight seriously. Hurry!
My turn.
Keep control! Go! I'll do my best. Hey! Hey! Aaron, they're heavy! I'll handle this! Clear eyes!
It's not over yet!
Ready, Cholera? It's all over for you. Such foolishness.
I'll send you to your next life.
I love it.
Fang! Are you okay? Even combining all our strength together, the difference in power is staggering!
I can feel her malicious energy.
What? Malicious? How utterly ridiculous! This is simply the power of those who have faith. Those who have no system of belief could never win against those who believe in justice. Why, that would be positively unreasonable.
Just shut up!
But can I tell you something, Fang? The truth is, you still have one final chance. Partake of our wine, swear your allegiance to us, and we would be delighted to have you assume the late Lord Sherman's former role.
What?
What?
As if! Fang would never do that!
I'm not talking to you, wretched child. I'm talking to my darling Fang here. So, what do you think? A favorable answer would guarantee the lives of your beloved companions as well.
on, Fang! Tell her! Tell her she can take her offer and shove it!
If I do what you say...
Fang! What are you saying?
If I drink that wine of yours, you'll spare their lives? Is that a promise?
Really?
Why, of course. I am many things, but I am not a liar.
Don't do it, Fang! You know what they're like! You know this is what they do! They figure out where people are vulnerable and make deals they know they can't refuse. With Lola and Apollonius, they just...
Aaron, that's enough! It's Junon, right? All right, Junon. I'll drink your wine.
Fang!
A wise decision, Fang. Now then, if you'll just take this glass...
Fang, are you serious about this?
Yeah. I said I'd drink it, so I'm gonna drink it. If that's what it takes to save you guys.
Fang, stop! Please, I'm begging you! Don't do it!
Listen, Aaron. If I drink this and become... not myself, I want you guys to kill me.
Fang!
Are you truly willing to go that far?
Fang! I understand. I won't try to stop you. But please, at least take one last look at my chest.
Really?
What? Now is no time for...
I think now is the perfect time. The Fang we know might be gone soon. So why shouldn't he take one last pleasant memory with him?
Don't shove me in! I can't breathe.
I think I know what she's doing. Smart, Harley, smart.
My heavens, Fang! At a time like this? How delightfully scandalous! You're welcome to massage mine as well if you wish. Only after drinking your wine, of course.
I thought I was gonna die in there.
Now then, if you're quite finished, drink the wine. Every last drop. Drink, 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 drink!
If that's what it takes to save everyone, I'll do what I have to do. My life or theirs. Everyone, prepare for the worst.
Fang! No!
Oh my, oh dear, oh my, oh my, oh dear! What was that? Just what in the world was that? That's not the reaction I was expecting at all.
Yes! Looks like our gamble paid off!
Harley.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this!
The test tube! Now I see. The whole reason you shoved Fang into your chest was so that he could drink the antidote.
Obviously.
I wasn't sure if the reaction worked or not, but I guess it did. How do you feel, Fang?
I feel amazing. It worked perfect. Not that I expected anything less from the amazing Harley.
Antidote?
Yup. I analyzed your wine's chemical composition and created a medicine that could reverse the negative side effects. I also discovered that it is a powerful stimulant. I figured I would keep that part. So now Fang is, well, in a word, invincible.
Yeah, I feel like I can do anything now, thanks to your crappy wine.
No, this can't be.
I can see how Sherman might have drowned in this kind of power.
Fang!
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'm not gonna drown. I'm not a big fan of wine anyway. All right, let's go, Aaron. Their eyes! Let's crush them all in one move!
Okay, Fang!
Pay attention and check out my amazing new strength!
Mess you up.
Get ready!
Okay, good. Everybody.
Not enough yet.
Get lost! Get lost!
Not yet.
New data?
Executing.
The power of Earth!
Not bad.
I'm ready.
yet!
Here we go. How does... Let's make this interesting.
Just a little more.
My turn. Too slow.
Not yet. Just a little more.
I love your presence.
New data?
Not
My turn.
I'm free.
How does...
Keep going. My turn. Clear eyes. Executing magical, magic. My turn. It's all over for you. Such foolishness. I'll do my best. Yes.
Get ready!
Executing burning strike.
Not awakening.
Don't
Joking
hurt.
around.
I hear the magic in the wind. Prepare the body to ascend. My turn. Executing magical magnet.
Ready, Cholera?
Fair eyes.
It is time for us to part. You disgust me. I will crush the terror.
Looks like I got stronger.
My power hasn't.
What power? Noye, I believe it is time for us to depart.
I guess it's still not time for me to be reborn. I don't think I'd come back as an insect just yet.
Not so fast! Ugh!
Damn! I can feel the strength draining out of me.
Even with the antidote, that wine is a dangerous substance. I think you must be having a reaction to it. But it stops you from being able to abuse that power, which is good.
Yeah, you're right.
I suggest we take some time to regroup. It might be a bit dangerous to chase after them right now.
Wait, before we go, Sherman.
Oh, yeah. We can't just leave him here. He deserves better than that, at least.
You were a fool, Sherman. But I'll avenge you. After all, you were still our friend once.
Save real quick. again.
How are you feeling, Fang?
Better now. But listen, can you take that antidote to Apollonius?
I figured you'd ask about that. I already sent Bahus. He should be back any minute now.
Hey, I'm back!
Ah, excellent. How'd it go?
He wasn't there, so I gave it to his sister.
I see. So now Apollonius can finally...
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, he should be able to escape from his alcoholism. But it will take some time, even with the antidote.
Well, we'll just have to wait it out then. The only thing left now is to end the Septarian Club.
About that, Fang. If we really want to finish this, I think we have to try and completely revive the goddess's power.
Indeed. I don't think we should rely fully on the power of that wine.
The goddess's power? Are you thinking about the faith drop?
Yeah, it should be in the same place, right? I think we should go get it.
True. If we have the goddess's power, we should be able to fight the Septarian Club on equal ground.
Okay. Then while we wait for Apollonius to recover, let's go get that faith drop.
I said I was going to try to finish this, but you know what? I'm going to end it here, and then later on, sometime around the morning, I'll definitely finish it for sure. In the meantime, I'll probably do some level grinding to get my characters up, because that battle was really a pain. So, until next time, guys. Later.